Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to my next answer question session thingy, my bobber. It's a vlog, what more can I say? Also, I have a giant red spot on my forehead. Just wanted to call attention to that early on so the comments are like, what's with the giant? I think I got bit by a bug. So anyway, I'm here to answer you guys a question that you asked in the last video. But also, first off, I wanted to take a second to really thank you guys for everything that you've done to help me. I remember long time ago, to take you back. Well, not that long ago actually, but back when I had around 5,000 subscribers maybe, I was so happy that we hit, because 5,000 was the first big milestone for me. I mean, 1,000 was big, but 5,000 was like a huge number. I imagined that I could fill like a small stadium or arena with that number, and you know, if I was just standing in the middle of it, I would be totally taken aback by how many people in there. But now I have 30,000 subscribers, and over 30,000 subscribers, and it's unreal. I don't want you guys to think that I ever take advantage of that or forget that one subscriber is still one subscriber, and every subscriber that I get is I'm very grateful for. So really, truly, and honestly, thank you guys so much. It means the world to me to know that you guys are trying to support me, and you do every single day with everything that you do. So thank you so much. Now, to the questions. Oh, also, one more thing. The Happy Wheels highlight video was released earlier before this video, so check it out. Annotations up here. Let me know what you think. That was the idea that I had in the last vlog like this that I did. That was the idea. I played for about 30 minutes, and then I cut it up into the best bits, and then I cut it up even more. I tossed out the ones that weren't that funny at all, and I just gave the best ones I could. So let me know what you think of that in that video or this video. Anyway, thanks for watching that. So, now to your questions. Okay, first off, ajohn1101 asks, I have a question. Have you ever done any voice acting before? You have a very amazing voice for narration. Why, thank you! And, not professional voice acting, although I haven't really put a lot of work into that at the moment. I've been extremely busy with the side projects that I've got going on and the behind-the-scenes stuff that you haven't seen yet. Yes, I do have a lot of stuff in the works, but no, you can't know what it is. Not yet, anyway. So, I have done something for my good friends over at the Nox Crew. Nox Crew Presents, their channel that I really like. They're really great guys, and their link is in the description below. So if you want to check them out, they do Minecraft stuff, and they're really high quality stuff. They do the Nox Crew game show. They do story time stuff. Just check them out. They're great. And I did a project for them. It hasn't been released yet, though. So whenever that gets done is when it gets done. And I'll definitely let you guys know about that. Secondly, I Don't Love You Now ask, have you ever considered giving your followers a nickname? You know, I thought about, I've always thought the whole nickname thing was weird. I guess, you know, the community wants to have something to identify themselves with, and the Tumblr has kind of gone on its own direction, decided to call itself, you know, Markiplites Unite, and I don't know. I mean, if that's the name that people take for themselves, that's fine, but, you know, I've never really thought that it needed to have a name. Now, if you guys autonomously name yourself, that's perfectly fine. You can call yourself to whatever you want, but I think that we're all just a community, and even if we don't have a name to chant along in the stadium as we're cheering me on as I run for gold, you know, it doesn't mean that it means any less. You know, a name is just a name. What really matters is the people who are in the community, and you guys are by far the best community I could ever ask for. But if you really want me to come up with a name, write a suggestion in the description below. Maybe I'll pick out the best ones. So, that's it. Thank you. I don't love you now. Okay. BPROULX421 asks, do you have any tips for beginning YouTubers aspiring to follow in your footsteps? Yes, I do. First off, people always say that you're your own worst critic. And that's always going to be true, because whenever you have a good idea, or an idea at all, whether it's good or not, you're going to be the first one that's going to criticize that idea. And you can't do that to yourself. You got to believe in yourself, because the entire way that you move forward with that idea, other people are going to be trying to bring you down. So if I have any tip for anyone out there trying to work on YouTube or do anything for that matter for themselves, like really work to improve what they have and what they're doing, you gotta believe in yourself. Like, as soon as you come up with that one idea, you're gonna come up with 10 bad ideas or 10 reasons why that idea is gonna fail. And you can't let that happen to yourself. You can't kill your idea before it happens. So, believe in yourself more than anything else. Just believe that you can and move forward, not letting anyone knock you down. Because if you can ignore your own criticisms, then what does it matter what anyone else is going to say to you? And the answer is that it does not. It never does. So, thank you for your question, BPROULX421. What's up? Ooh! One more thing. Did you guys know that I have my own subreddit? Yes, indeed. I've had a subreddit for about 5 months, but I haven't been actively promoting it, and I want to change that. So if you're a Redditor and you want some free karma, post in there. Well, probably I'll upvote it. It only has about 100 and some odd members now, so I'd love to get that community growing. You know, it'd be a great place for us to just, people to throw up fan art. People voted up, just random stuff about how great I am. Also, did you know that I'm selling t-shirts? You probably knew that one, but there's also a link in the description below. The whole shop has been renovated, it looks nice now, and there are a few new products on it, so check it out. Link in the description below. Okay, now, Vamp C2 asks, a day in the life of Markiplier. Well, I start out by hopping out of bed, bench pressing a couple elephants, then I go punch my breakfast out of a tree, ham and eggs usually, and orange juice. I just wallop it until it gives me what I want. Then I run wind sprints down to California, and then I work as a sex advisor to all the porn industry, They all call me, because I'm the expert. No. Basically, I jump out of bed, I check my videos to make sure that they're gonna upload correctly because I usually record the night before, and then I wait around until they get released. And then I go to school, and then I come back from school, and while I'm at school I'm checking like, oh god, did everything go okay? I'm not at home. So, that pretty much my life revolves around my channel at the moment. And that I think that because I put so much effort into what I do, that's part of the reason why my channel is growing so fast, because I dedicate so much of my time to this channel and you guys, because I want to be the best YouTuber there is. I want to be more, and I'm not saying I do all the work to make it grow. No, that's not even close to the truth. You guys, by far, more than I could ever do, help the channel grow immensely more. You guys don't even realize what you do probably. The power of one person is only so much, but there's 30,000 of you. And each of you, every time you comment, every time you like, favorite, subscribe, and especially share, it just gets the word out about my channel, because my channel, and any gaming channel for that matter, has to spread through word of mouth. Because there are these big guys that started out the same way. They spread through word of mouth, but they got big, and now they kind of overshadow people. So when people think, I want to see some Amnesia, they look at, either PewDiePie or the Rad Brad or I think Toby Games even did Amnesia once. So it's hard to get noticed, and it harkens back to, tips for beginning YouTubers. It's not about doing something unique, or it's not about doing something, or it is about doing something, it's not about doing something that's the same as everybody else. What matters most is that you do it your own way, and I've always strived to do something my own way with my channel. I've tried to make everything that I do just a little bit more special than everyone else around me, because there are a lot of gaming channels. It's easy to do, it's easy to get into gaming, it's hard to get noticed. I kind of deviated from the question a bit, but thank you for your question, Vamp C2. Just remember the tree punching and the sex professional. No. What gave you the idea to create Drunk Minecraft, asks Deathman5284. Well, me and my buddy Bob, we're sitting in Adriatico's eating some pizza and drinking some beer, and we came up, I suddenly got a realization, because he's a guy that introduced me to Minecraft, really. I think he played it before me, and I never really got into it, and I just started to get into it, and I thought, oh my god, the best idea ever would be if we got drunk and played video games. whoa, what about Minecraft? And, you know, it kind of just devolved into that. So, but that was a while ago. That was before I even really got big on YouTube. Like, I only started Drunk Minecraft maybe a few months ago at most, and I had that idea back in like April or May. So, it took a while for that to come to fruition, but I'm glad it finally did. It's one of my favorite things to do. I mean, obviously, getting drunk and playing video games is pretty fun. If you guys ever get a chance to try it, just don't go overboard. Just enough to have some real fun in the game. And Wade's a good punching bag. He's a good sport and all of that. All right. So anyway, thank you, Deathman5284. The Wicked Piggy asks, if pigs could talk, what would they say? I'm a piggy! Oh boy, I love the mud! Alright, thank you for your question. Team Titanium 1 asks, are you a self-taught video editor? Yes, I am. I've learned everything that I have done in video editing on my own, and I'm not that good. I'll imagine that. I can do some wicked transitions and some cool color correction and, you know, scene changes and all that, but I'm not in any way the best video editor there ever is, so there's a lot more than I need to learn if I ever want to get better. There's so much more than I need to learn if I ever want to get better, but for now, I'm good enough, because most gaming videos just require you to have the gaming video, have the flash file, plop it in, plop your video, line it up, and boom, you're done and out the door. But for the other stuff, like the End of the October Terror one, I was pretty proud of that one. The Fall of Slenderman, I was really proud of that one. You know, every video that I do like that is one where I take what I've learned and I apply it, or I apply it as I'm learning it. And then once I've done it, I look back and I go, okay, what can I change? What can I make better? How can I make this effect that I want? And then, you know, it's just a process. If you like it, it's very easy to learn because you want to learn, because you want to do these things. It's all about what you want to do. That's most important. You have to want it. More than anything in the world. You have to want it so bad, you leap out of bed, you can't stop thinking about it. You can't fall asleep at night because you're like, oh God, I could work a little more on it. You just gotta really want it to teach you anything. Same with languages, same with school, same with anything. Anything, you gotta want it. Alright. Thank you, Team Titanium. Magic Ninja Panda XO asks, will you come to London sometime in the future? Yes! Yes, I actually have a lot of things that I want to do. One is travel. I want to go to more comic conventions, I want to go to more regular conventions and all sorts like that. And I also want to travel across Europe. So if I ever go backpacking across Europe like I have plans to do, then I'm gonna need some housing. So people volunteer houses for me to stay at while I'm going through Europe. Thanks. All right, that's all the questions. That's actually all the time. I've run way longer than I thought I was gonna run, so thank you guys, really, from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you guys can just sit here and watch me talk into a camera. That's amazing to me that is even feasible. It just doesn't seem like that's a realistic expectation, but it's really, really amazing how you've changed my life. And I don't say that lightly. You've literally changed my life, because the directions that I'm taking are now completely different from what I thought I was going to do a year ago. I know that I want to be an entertainer for the rest of my life, and I'm dead set on that. My mind was made up months ago, but the reality of it is actually happening now. So thank you guys, truly, honestly. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. I cannot say thank you enough, even though I've said it probably 30 times in this video. You guys mean the world to me, so thank you one last time. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!